the Jake Paul of Australia. Those kangaroos.
That's a really good comparison.
That's what he reminds me of.
Like a souped up fucking kangaroo.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and you don't want to fuck with him.
He's an animal. But like, so that's something that is such a breath of fresh air about you.
It is.
You know?
I agree. So I'm going to be real with y'all. I was never the biggest football fan. I honestly don't even get the rules that much. But what I do know is I like having fun and winning money. And Better Picks lets you win up to 1,000 times your money. The app is super easy and it makes it 1,000 times more fun. Just pick your favorite players, or the men that you think are cute in my case, and predict what they're going to do in the game. Get them right and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. So download Better, play Better Picks. Use the code TALKTUA, and let's hit some lineups all NFL season long. It's crazy how I said 2 words and now I'm hearing it.
It's pretty wild.
It is.
It is pretty wild.
I wish I'd have, jumped on it sooner, though.
Jumped on what?
All this. I was scared to come out of my house the first 2 weeks. Me and her both. We locked ourselves in the fucking bedroom.
That's a normal, healthy reaction.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
I would be worried about your psychological state. If you were like, yes, here, I knew that would work. That would be spooky.
Yeah, that would be a little spooky.
Just imagine if Chelsea said Hawk Tuah and not you that night. Would Chelsea be sitting in that chair?
I would not have dealt with it as good as you did.
Can
we hear you say it?
She don't give a fuck. It's her problem.
Let's just hear you say it.
She does not give a single fuck.
One more time?
I can't do it as good as
Do it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
There you go.
You gotta put an emphasis on it, tuh. You know, really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive,
Hot
really.
to.
You're mad at the day. You're mad at
Hot
Yeah.
These girls have never seen a dick, Whitney. Calm down.
I know, that's the other
Will you relax?
You're mad at
Whitney Schneider.
You know what I think? Easy, bro talk. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to do I don't know, a bar crawl where we get you drunk and try to get you a slogan.
I got something you can say.
We gotta get you a slogan. I feel like we could do it if we just go to Nashville a couple nights, just get wasted.
Oh, we definitely could.
We could just sneak up on you and send some crisis actor to interview you and try to get something out. What would
we
yours
get Tim
be?
and Dee to do it again.
Nah,
I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem.
They wouldn't.
Yeah. Wonder what they're doing.
Why aren't you allowed to talk? You're not allowed to talk about
Maybe we are. Fuck
yeah,
it.
why not? It's they might argue that you're making money off of it and it benefits.
Oh, but what about that video they first posted when all this shit started? I didn't get any money off of that.
Yeah.
So they can suck my left lip.
Yeah, you should definitely just get the money if nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they launched a merch store the next day. Haley asked them to take the video down. She was very depressed about it, and they just kind of blocked her and
you
ran
have it
off
all.
and-
They blocked all my friends too, and we all have it screenshotted too. I messaged them. I was like, "All right, you posted the one, you got views and everything else. Just stop. You're horrifying me. Just quit." And they didn't stop either. So it just kept going. I was like, "All right, at this fucking point, what else you gonna post? Picture of my ass crack? Go ahead.
I feel so bad about it too because I was like, "Holy shit!" I made her answer that question, and now she's beating herself up. But hey. Now I'm glad.
Greatest assist of all time.
Yeah. Look at us now, Chelsea.
I cannot. But it was about what you said, but it was also your energy. It was your essence.
Vodka. That's exactly how that works. Vodka.
I drank plenty of vodka on camera, and I didn't become an overnight sensation.
Well, see, I say a bunch of shit like that, around my friends. Mm-hmm. I'm just...
Yeah.
How can I put it? I talk out of my ass a whole lot.
Good.
But I'm open with them. I don't have any kind of issue saying it in front of them. But when I drink vodka, I'll say it to anybody.
I think we weirdly need more talking out of our ass. I know that sounds insane because everyone online seems like they're doing that, but I actually think it's the opposite. I think everyone is doing a bad impression of themselves, or they're repeating what they heard somebody else say, or they're so obsessed about their brand or trying to do what you did. They're trying to get a catchphrase going. They're trying to get some brand going, and it feels so inauthentic, so artificial, and it's so repellent. And then you just talked out of your ass and it was something,
I had no intention of that.
Yeah, that's why it worked. Everyone else was running around with intention, being like, how do I get famous off this? How do I get viral off this? And you were just,
They're in Nashville still, trying to recreate it.
No one...
There's interviews everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
The idea that in Nashville right now, girls get dressed up and get drunk to try to get filmed outside of a bar to get your career is so funny to me.
Get me a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, they're just out there hey, I'm going to do that. choke. Anything?
Yeah, there you go. They're checking out to see if it works. I think we need to get Chelsea drunk and give her a microphone and see what she does.
What do you think?
I don't know.
But let me ask you, I don't mean to say your generation, were you already kind of on social media?
Not really.
Okay.
Here and there.
Yeah. How do you feel doing this? Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
No, I don't really care.
Okay, good.
I feel good about it.
Good.
It's just like I'd be reading my DMs and I'm like, oh my god, I'm posting these. This is my audience right here. I don't know, it's freaky.
Yeah.
Big question. Do you feel like guys try to hit on you? Like, I don't mean about this. I just mean like you're now in a situation being famous. You now have to question everybody that wants to be friends with you or date you. Have you already felt like there's a difference?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, I tell them that all the time. No guy is just being nice. It's not a thing.
He just wants to fuck you. That's about it.
Well, it's worse now.
Yeah.
I would rather a guy use me for my body than for my Instagram. And then, so what has been the most fun, like, moment where you're like, okay, this is worth it?
Okay, so besides you, like, the one woman that I've, like, been interviewed by was Caitlin Bristow. I clicked with her.
Yeah.
Really
I love
good.
her. She's
love
a good
that
one.
girl. And her wine, I will never shut up about her fucking wine. Her wine was the shit.
Okay, so let me ask you. I feel like as you get older, you start to realize this. You seem to know this. Does your personality change based on the liquor you're drinking? Like, I'm a different person. Vodka, wine, tequila. What's wine do?
Wine kind of makes you want to hump the couch a little bit.
You speak for yourself.
And then dark liquor, I could probably find.
No wonder you're running a dog rescue.
Yeah.
You behave like one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like being a
dark liquor
dog.
does what?
I could probably fight a grizzly bear if I drank dark liquor.
Okay.
Like Fireball, I can't drink it anymore. I either drunk cry or I get like violent. Like it's out of my hands.
Imagine what that video would have done.
Like that's where Harley come from. That's my alter ego.
Harley.
Harley. Like you got Haley and then you got Harley.
It's just a straight up Nicki Minaj over here. She's got all her personalities.
Yeah.
So Harley, we see Harley when Harley drinks liquor. Brown
Not
liquor.
even, yeah, I'd say brown liquor.
Okay.
You can testify that.
Champagne?
You say she's mean?
Champagne? On champagne?
Oh,
I
is she
thought
mean?
you said is she mean?
Oh,
I
no.
was about to say,
Sorry.
Harley's
You guys heard the
vicious.
same thing. I said champagne.
Yeah, I'm ferocious as
Sorry.
fuck when I drink dark liquor. It's
What about
bad.
when you drink champagne?
Champagne's not too bad.
Okay.
Like, wine, it's not too terrible either unless I'm, like, drinking bottles of it at a time.
Something happened when I
Yeah.
turned like 25 where I could only drink tequila. Like that's all. I could only drink tequila or else I was just texting exes. I'm like posting things on, Twitter trying to get their attention. I'm like, I looked up the Scientology ships. Huh?
Back up. We posted stuff on Twitter to get their attention.
Well, when sometimes you're on social media and you're like a little dry and you're like, I'm not going to text my ex, but I'm going to like post a bunch of photos that I think he'd see, which will get him to text me. Just
He's gonna be thinking about no.
math.
No, I know exactly what the fuck you mean.
Embarrassing.
I've done some shit like that.
Yeah, we're just childish. Like I start having this magical thinking where I'm like, someone that I don't even want to date, someone that I don't even want to get back
You
together.
just want
with.
their attention.
I just want him to miss me.
Yeah, you're
and,
not
like,
ever gonna forget
be
about me,
sorry.
bitch. Yeah.
I get vengeful. I want him to know how well I'm doing. I want to whatever. So I start posting stuff. I'm like, what am I doing? I wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh God. I wish
We are more alike than you know.
By the way, that is a compliment.
Yeah, it is.
To me, not to you.
Oh.
So for me, tequila is kind of the only thing I do at this point.
Really?
I'll do wine every now and then. I would try Caitlin's wine.
I like vodka. Vodka, I'm actually pretty good on vodka. I have fun when I drink vodka.
Yeah, vodka, I'm like, we need to play charades now.
Yeah, like right
I
now.
get very, we're competing at something. So tell me about this animal sanctuary. This might save your psyche.
So it launched yesterday. It's Paws Across America.
Nice.
And it's for all the little dogs. I'm taking a nap. I still can't find. Okay, there's.
So what is your strategy on what dogs you take, which animals you take, which you don't?
So we're looking for the ones that are the worst.
Okay.
In my opinion, so that's gonna be a big thing we're doing, looking for the ones that need it most.
Okay.
And then we'll get to the little ones.
Okay.
That they got it good, but they could still use it. Just the ones that need it terribly bad.
Nice.
And we're doing one of those Sunday, right? That's just
Saturday
awful.
and Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want? I'm going to give you my unsolicited. It's not even advice. I'll just share my experience. This is my thing. Rescuing animals is what I care about, kind of the most in life. I do high risk dogs. Staffies. I don't like to say the word pit bull because people like to take that, make it a bad word. Pit bulls get a bad rap.
I don't know why.
I have such a big bleeding heart. Well, pit bulls, if they're raised by idiots, which many idiots want to have a pit bull, if they make a mistake, they will do the maximum amount of damage, right?
Exactly.
Chihuahuas, Cocker Spaniels, they attack the most frequently of any dog, but they don't do much damage, so nobody cares, right? So a pit bull does damage, it's over, right? So anytime there's a dumb dog, there's a dumb person that's been dealing with it. So I have such a big bleeding heart. This is my thing. I did get my ear bitten off. It's been sewn back on.
Whoa.
By a dog.
Whoa.
And
The dog sewed it back on.
the dog.
The dog is so You're silenced.
So I did get my ear bitten off. So all I would say is protect your head.
Yeah.
Protect this $1 billion face. So for me, I guess in the beginning, I was so excited to actually have resources to be able to save animals that I like brought them all into my house. And I made the mistake with the dog that bit my ear off. It was my fault. Anytime a dog attacks, I usually believe it's your fault or the person who trained its fault or it's someone's fault, right? Especially a staffy, because they always give warning, right? They always give you 2 chances to back off and change the circumstances, right? If they attack, it means they're fighting for their life and they feel cornered, or they think they're protecting their owner, which is why dog fighting happens. The way that they train them is it's really fucked up what they do. So basically, they breed the dogs to get, it's basically survival of, you know, the kindest, but also the kindest, because they're fighting for their owner, right? So they're not fighting to kill the other dog. They think they're protecting their owner. So the ones that are the nicest are the ones that end up fighting, and those, right? So they're actually just like the sweetest dogs. They just, and it's disgusting what they do. But I had the dog sleep in the bed, and he